we've sort of noticed I suppose sort of three stages, and who knows what comes next. But there was a sort of an initial frenzy of activity when sort of crisis mode really was when all my clients were, we were trying to preserve liquidity, keep steady the ship, talk about furloughing, employment law, what to do, pay and policies, etc., and kind of redeploying teams. That's sort of just that whole, how do we kind of just get back on an even keel. That then kind of turned into a period of, I suppose, cautious optimism. Felt like we may be, as we were starting to get the lockdown was taking effect, people were starting to see, actually, let's start planning for the future. Firstly, let's start planning for return to work. How do we keep safe, and how do we sort of get people back in the office and make it work? But also reflect on what's been achieved, because actually we've been much more agile than we thought as organisations, and we've been able to do some quite extraordinary things in a very short space of time. So how do we go after that? But also recognising that the remote working was taking its toll on for mental health and well-being, and so there's quite a bit of a focus on that and advice with clients looking for advice on that. And then more recently, until very recently, a lot of discussion about the future of work. That's the term people are using to look at what are the new work patterns that we should put in place. What's the role of the workplace? How's that going to change? And looking for advice and guidance on that.